Hi, my name is Jin Choi and I'm the founder of MoneyGeek, and welcome to the 15th episode of this short course on investments. And today I want to talk about what to invest in and where. In previous episodes, I explained the various different types of investments, and I explained that some were good and that some were not so good. For example, I explained that stocks, bonds, and ETFs were examples of good forms of investments, in my opinion. However, the problem is there are literally hundreds and even thousands of different stocks, bonds, and ETFs out there. So how do you choose among them all? This is in fact the question when it comes to investing. Some Canadians have turned to the likes of Gordon Pape and Canadian Couch Potato to get ideas on what to invest in. However, even though I think that their portfolios are decent, I think it can be done better. For one thing, those portfolios I mentioned are not optimized. Financial mathematicians had researched ways in which you can optimize a portfolio such that it exhibits lower risk without sacrificing expected returns. But using it does require some sophisticated math. But also, some of those portfolios don't change according to changing markets, whereas I believe that they should. And also, I think that some of the investments out there are better than the ones that they are using in their portfolios. So please allow me to shamelessly advertise. This is the primary reason why I started MoneyGeek. Through MoneyGeek, I provide model portfolios that have been optimized to minimize risk. As far as I know, this is the only service in Canada that provides such optimized portfolios. The US does have a few companies that do it, but they're geared towards more US investors. I also give major updates to the portfolio every few months to a year, depending on market circumstances. And I also bundle the membership with tools to help you make better investment choices. It is a paid membership and it costs roughly $50 a year, including taxes. Once you know what to invest in, you might wonder where you should put your investments. In other words, you might wonder if you should put certain investments inside a TFSA and whether you should put other investments inside an RRSP. To solve this problem, I created a tool as well. On MoneyGeek, there is a tool called the Investment Tax Optimizer. It basically takes in your financial information and it simulates hundreds of different tax scenarios. It then picks out the optimal allocation strategy that will have minimized your taxes over your lifetime. The free version allocates Canadian stocks and Canadian bonds, but the members only version can also allocate US stocks as well. As far as I know, this is the only tool that does this in Canada, but you can also get tax advice from accountants as well. Lastly, once you know what to invest in and where, you might wonder how you can actually go about buying and selling investments. To that effect, I put up a couple of videos on MoneyGeek that deals with things like how to open a brokerage account and how to buy and sell investments within that account. These videos are free to access and you can find them in the Start Here menu on the MoneyGeek site. And that's what I had to say about what to invest in and where. So let me summarize what we've learned today. We learned that what to invest in is an important and difficult question to answer because there are so many options out there. The likes of Gordon Pape and Canadian Couch Potato offer decent model portfolios for free. However, I felt that I can do better, so I created MoneyGeek's model portfolios for our paid members. If you want to efficiently allocate your investments among your TFSA, RRSP, and fully taxable accounts, you can use the Investment Tax Optimizer tool on MoneyGeek's site. Alternatively, you can also ask advice from an accountant. Lastly, if you want a step-by-step guide on how to trade investments, then you can check out MoneyGeek's free videos. And that's all I have for today. In the next and final episode, I'll close with some tips on investing. So thank you very much for watching and I hope you have a great day.